Good morning, my name is Anna. I am the owner of Little Winks Sleep. We are certified sleep consultants who are here to help your family wherever you're at. Today I'm going to give you a couple of tips about nests. Nests are sleeping surfaces or hanging out surfaces for babies. This one has been kindly given to us by Jessie's Sewing Room, so check those out. They're an affordable option. Other options for nests that you might see on the market are ones like the commonly known Daycare Class. A lot of people use these to co-sleep with their babies, and I wanted to just kind of I get a lot of questions about them, cover the pros and cons of a nest. They're really great and babies actually really love them because they're nice and cozy. However, they're not recommended for sleeping, and so let's just talk about why. I've borrowed my daughter's lovely little baby doll here, and so we're going to talk about the pros and the cons. So, when you have a newborn, they like to be snuggled, they like to be held, and so often we find that babies want to have something close, they want to be, the swaddle is actually, the reason why we swaddle and the reason why babies like to have something that holds them in tight is because as adults we have partial paralysis. And what that means is that we're in the REM stage of sleep, which is rapid eye movement. We actually are partially paralyzed. So we're not acting out our dreams and we're able to fully rest, but we're also able to move if there's an emergency or a baby crying, right? With babies, they're not born with this, and so even in utero, they are kicking and moving in their dreams, and that's actually them dreaming. It's not necessarily that they're awake. They don't develop this partial paralysis until about 2 to 3 months old. In its absence, we have the startle reflex, and the startle reflex is where a baby will throw one arm or one leg and go kind of move around. So that is traditionally where the swaddle is from. I'll do a video on the best way to swaddle later on. However, when that is a big reason why babies like nests is because it's nice and close in, it's nice and tight for them, and they're not feeling like they've got too much room to move around. When are nests appropriate? Parents often choose a nest when they're co-sleeping because they're worried that they're going to roll onto their baby, and so they want to create a buffer with that baby. Unfortunately, nests have actually been shown, and pediatricians stand behind the fact that you can still roll over the nest. They're quite squishy, and so it doesn't necessarily stop an adult rolling onto the baby who is in a nest. Babies are recommended to sleep on a harder surface than a nest, and so as for co-sleeping, there are co-sleepers that are available if you're choosing to co-sleep, and then you can also have the baby in their own bassinet or own crib. But that is a big reason why parents choose, so that they're not rolling onto them. The other piece to the puzzle is that when a baby is sleeping, we think that they stay still, but actually they move and wiggle around quite a bit. And so what happens is baby is in a nest, and if we have them roll and the head goes onto the side here, you can see that the doll's mouth is actually is available but isn't actually taking in oxygen right here. What happens is that they can actually roll onto a side of something like that, and that is why we have breathable sides on cribs as well, because you can have recycled air, and so then there's no oxygen in that air, and that can actually cause SIDS. So we want to make sure that when a baby is sleeping overnight somewhere unsupervised, that they're not in a place that is compromising their breathing. Just because we can see their mouth does not mean that they're not getting recycled air. So that is a big risk with nests, and so I don't recommend that you sleep overnight with something like this. However, what I do recommend is they are great for when your baby is just chilling out. So say I am in the shower and baby is playing on their back, you can have baby in here in the bathroom, so you're feeling like, okay, they're not going to roll anywhere unsafe, they're comfortable, and then you're able to shower in peace, or maybe you're making dinner or something like that. As far as sleep goes, they are fantastic for naps. The reason being is that you can put this on the couch and baby is not going to roll off the couch, whoop, see you later. Baby is going to stay nice and safe in the nest. The reason why it's okay for a baby to sleep in a nest for a nap and it's not overnight is because you're supervising during a nap. So you're around, they may be on the couch, they may be on the floor, or you may be somewhere nearby, and so you're able to make sure that they're always safe and that breathing is not an issue. The other nice thing about these things is as they grow, the ends open up, and so the baby can grow and the legs can come out the end. When my little daughter started to take a bottle rather than breastfeeding, she actually really liked to have her books while in the nest, or sometimes she would take a bottle and just lay there and really enjoy it. So you can also do some tummy time there. If you have a little one who needs a bit of propping up during tummy time, you can also put them so that they're a little bit over the edge. You obviously want to be really careful of their neck strength and making sure that they're okay. These are fantastic everyday pieces, especially for when you have a newborn and you're worried about them rolling off places, or you need a safe place to put them, or maybe you just want to watch a movie and they want to nap. It also does help encourage their independent sleep for those naps. So overall, I love nests. Yes, of course, I want a nest when I have my own kids. With my daughter, we love nests. However, would I encourage you to use them overnight? No. We want to make sure that baby has a hard sleeping surface with breathable edges and that they're in a sleeping space that is their own. But if you have any questions, feel free to post them below and I will happily respond to them. But as for the nest, we love them and they're super fun to relax in. And actually, I really love taking it camping. I hope that you guys have a great day, and remember that we have a free 15-minute call if you need to give us a call and talk to us about your child's sleep.